Children, you would all learnt Pythagoras theorem in your lower classes. But the original mathematician behind this Pythagoras theorem is the person named Bodhyana. He is the one who is responsible for this Pythagoras theorem. Now, who is this Bodhyana? Not much is known about this person. However, historians attach the date 800 BC, not even the exact date of death of this great mathematician is recorded. Some believe that he was not just a mathematician, but in fact he was also a priest and an architect of very high standard. What makes this person so important? The case of Bodhyana is one of the many examples where Greeks and other Western civilizations took credit of their discoveries originally made by ancient Indians. Bodhyana in particular is the person who contributed three important things towards the advancements of mathematics. He gave us the theorem that became known as Pythagoras theorem. Actually, we should be calling it as Bodhyana theorem. He gave us the method of circling a square. He also gave us the method of finding the square root of 2. Did you know that the so-called Pythagoras theorem that the square of the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle equals to the sum of the square of other two sides was documented by the famous Hindu mathematician Bodhyana in his 6th century BC called Bodhyana Sulba Sutra. He stated that the area produced by the diagonal of a rectangle is equal to the sum of area produced by it on two sides. Great mathematician has explained his theorem in a form of poetry, that is Tamil poetry. Let me read this poetry now in Tamil. That is, Odum Neelam Thanai Oru Ettu Kuraki கூறிலே ஒன்றை தள்ளி குன்றத்தில் பாதியாய் சேர்த்தால் வருவது கர்ணம் தானே. Which means split the base, that is the neelam, into 8 equal parts and subtract one part from it and add half the height, which gives the hypotenuse. So this simple concept he has said in his poem. So let's work out this with an example. Consider a right angle triangle of dimensions of base 8 units and height 6 units. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, it is a square root of 64 plus 36, which is 10. Now let us try the same with the above theorem, that is the Bodhyana theorem. He says that divide the base into 8 equal parts. So in this case, each part is 1 unit. Subtract one part from the 8 parts. So the remaining is 7 units. And half the height, which is half of 6, will be equal to 3 units. Now adding the equation 1 and 2, we get equal to 10 units, which is the hypotenuse of the triangle. Is it not surprising? Without any square root, just we are able to find the hypotenuse of the triangle. So it's so amazing that there is no use of any square roots, but simple basic arithmetic addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. The only condition for this work is that the base has to be greater than the height. So we can summarize the above as follows. If x, y are the base and the height of a triangle respectively, then the hypotenuse is given by the formula z is equal to 7 upon 8 into x plus half y, where x is greater than y. This works 100% accurately for all integral Pythagorean triplets, that is the right angle triangles with dimensions that are round numbers like 3, 4, 5, 8, 6, 10, 5, 12, 13, etc. For the others it works with 95% to 99% accuracy. But unfortunately his name is not there anywhere in the history. This Greek Pythagorean has taken up this theorem afterwards and has proved and named it as Pythagorean theorem. So let us now recognize this person everywhere and make his name fame everywhere. Hope you understood this amazing fact. Though we are not using this formula, we were able to understand about our Indian mathematician who is sole responsible for this Pythagoras theorem.